Hello and welcome back to our channel. My name is Brian. I'm an English antique dealer living in Normandy in France, and I'm just going to show you a few of the things that we found on our travels this week in Normandy. So here we go. We're going to start this week with these lovely old curtain ties. If you've got big billowing curtains, these are ideal. Chateau style. These are going to be probably early 20th century in bronze, and I think a mix of bronze and brass. Lovely old pair. Just hang them on your wall and there you go. Control your billowing curtains. You see them? Yep. Nice pair of curtain ties. Okay. Next we have this little figure here. Now this is in bisque porcelain, and this is, we believe, Saint Antoine, and I think that's Saint Antoine of Padua in Portugal. You've looked into this, Tracy, haven't you? And this is what we think it's Saint Antoine, holding a child and with lilies here. And I have sold one before, but the last one was bald, a bit like myself. The last one was bald. I'm not quite sure why this one has a head of hair, but I think all the other things go to make this Saint Antoine. And he is the patron saint of lost things. Is that right, Trace? And lost children. So he'd be quite ideal for lost things in our house because we're forever losing things. So there we are. That is Saint Antoine. I think he's quite an old piece. He's got a little firing hole on the back there in bisque porcelain, and he was absolutely filthy when we found him, wasn't he? And you gave him a really good clean up. I couldn't believe he was almost black, and Tracy's cleaned him. He's probably stood on the same mantelpiece for about 100 years and never been touched. Come out of a Normandy house, and there he is. He's cleaned up really well, and Tracy's cleaned him up really well. So there we go. There's Saint Antoine, quite a rare little statue. Okay, next week. You're not talking to me today, Tracy. You're sulking, or you're just not talking?
Just count yourself lucky.
Yeah, I suppose. Make the most. Here we have a really old copper pan, one of my favourite things to sell. As you can see, a very, very aged pan. Has a beautiful patina to the copper, developed over many, many years. You can see these old, I think they call this a butterfly handle, where it attaches here like this. Has a little bit of damage on the corner there with the rivet. It's just coming away, but you know, there's such decorative things to hang in the kitchen. So much history about them. Absolutely love these old pans, and that'll just look absolutely fabulous hung in the kitchen. I may put him on with another piece. I might put it on his own, but he's quite light actually for his size. I might put him with another pan. We'll see how that goes. Okay, now let me show you the first pilfered piece this week. One of two pilfered pieces that Tracy has pilfered. Look at this. This is very, very Gothic. A lovely Gothic candle stand. Your candle sits on here. Look at that lovely Gothic detail. Little gargoyles here. I mean, ideal, beautiful if you're into Gothic. Maybe perhaps you're a vampire looking to redecorate. That'll look absolutely fabulous in any house. But it's going in here, I think, Tracy, in the inn?
In the house.
In the house. Oh, it's actually been promoted to the house, this one. So there we are. That one won't be going on site because Tracy's pilfered it. A lovely, lovely old piece of Gothic candle holder. Right, okay. Next we have beautiful little jewellery box. I bought this week. Now this is got little 4 bauble feet. This is probably turn of the century, 19th into 20th, early 20th. I'll just show the inside first. No, I won't. I'll show the top first. Can you get home in on that, Trace? You see it? Is it coming out okay? An interesting, you're not talking to me at all. Interesting little scene. Maybe it could be a marriage, or could be having a barbecue. Not quite sure. Any thoughts, Trace?
No, because I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't see.
I just don't know what you're looking at. Yeah, all these little figures, a little child there. I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, I think it's just some kind of, possibly a marriage scene. Maybe this was a marriage gift. And if we click the top open, we have a nice little inner, that's silk, padded silk lining there, in nice condition. and you shut it, it clicks with that very satisfying click. What a lovely little click. It's like a little pocket watch click. Nice click. Let's try that again, try it. Have another click. Oh, lovely. Lovely little jewellery box. Oh, she's got it. What's the verdict? Is it a wedding? Is it a barbecue? What's happening?
Looks like a hanging in the back.
Hanging? No, I don't think it'd be hanging. No, it can't be. No. No one's going to want to buy a box with people hanging on it, Trace. No, I don't think so. No, it's going to be a maypole, surely. Let's have a look. No, there's no one hanging there. Buffoon. That's just like a maypole or something, or a cross.
Maypoles are straight up. They don't have
There's no one
an arm coming
There's no one
out.
hanging from it. You're deluded. No, that's just like a little barbecue or wedding scene, I think. Okay. Right, so that's anyway. Lovely little jewellery box. Beautiful little thing. Okay, what do we have next? Let's put her there a minute. This is beautiful little basket. We do get these baskets. We've shown a few before. This one is, you can see the quality of this basket. Look at the tight weave on that. That's beautiful. And the handle has had a lot of wear. And this is a very old basket in remarkably good condition. And that one, yeah, I mean the larger ones are obviously a fatter weave on them. This is a small basket but beautiful tight weave. And you can just see the patina on that that's developed from handling over donkey's years. Lovely little bar. One of the best we've ever found, that, isn't it? Cracker. Okay, that little basket should be going on now. This is probably one of the most interesting things we found this week. And you see it's a paper knife, and this was bought as 19th century. I think it might be, I mean, it has a sort of deco look to me, don't you think?
Yeah, it could be.
Almost a cloche hat sort of going on there, but
No, it's not. Nothing
not
to do with
cloche hat, but it has
hat.
a sort of deco
She's a
feel.
foreign lady.
In ebony or ebonized. It actually has glass eyes, which is interesting. But a really unusual little
Also
piece.
quite common for 19th century stuff, glass eyes, isn't it?
Really unusual piece, that. Little bit of wear on the base, but nothing too bad. Interesting piece. Should be getting that on now. Second and large pilfered piece is, I don't think I can remove this, beautiful painting. I saw Tracy, she had her eye on this at the shop. Is that okay at that angle?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lovely old painting. It does have damage, but this is going to go in our house because, I mean, we just love it. It's obviously has a sort of religious feel about it, doesn't it? But there's a...
Well, she's holding the crown of thorns, so I'd think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I suppose that gives it away, really. A little bit of damage here. It's been repaired down here. I mean, that should just go straight up on our wall. Decorating the house. We'll find a space for that. It's just a lovely painting.
It's also got a modern frame as well.
It has got a modern frame, but the frame is in...
But within keeping.
Within keeping, it's in the old style, so... Lovely gilt frame. It's actually very heavy. So that is the second pilfered piece. Now, just before I finish, because I think that I've done that. I showed a week or so ago this little figure here. This is Our Lady of Pontmain, and I said we were going to go down to some gardens near Brittany and see if we could take a trip to Pontmain and have a look at the church.
Fougere.
Yeah, went to the gardens at Fougere. Well, we took a trip out to Pontmain, which is sort of middle of nowhere. But the story with her is that she was a vision to, in the town of or village of Pontmain, the kids came out of barn and they saw her and they called the parents. The parents couldn't see her, and other kids came from the village, and it was only the children that could see this vision. This was to do with the Franco-Prussian War. I can't remember the date now. I'll put the date up on the screen. I think it was late, it was sort of 1870, wasn't it? 1871. Anyway, yeah, we went down there and we saw the church. We thought it would be a really small little Norman church, but actually it was an amazing place. It's like almost like
the original one is.
Yeah, but we saw this like cathedral that had been built. Well, it's a small cathedral, I suppose, been built around the time after the sighting, because this vision apparently lasted in the village for about 3 hours, and it diverted the course of the war. You can see all the information on the internet. It's a very interesting story. We saw the old barn, the old thatched barn where the children were supposed to have come out of on the day. So anyway, we're going to put that on at the end of this film, our little trip to Pontmain, and you can see the statue, you can see the church, and it was a great day. It's really interesting. So I think that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. We sell our items on our Etsy shop, Secret Chateau, and we also have our own shop, thesecretchateau.com. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and we shall see you again next time. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye for now. Bye. We have arrived at Pontmain. Wow, what a building. Crikey. That's incredible. Amazing little church. This is the barn where the children came out of, apparently, and saw Our Lady of Pontmain. Still intact. Thanks very much for watching.